performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are going to be doing a follow-up to probably one of the best demos I have played in the last couple of years, and easily one of the most original puzzle games I have ever played ever. Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the full release of Blueprince. Now, this game does actually have a very simple concept, but it's a very complicated execution, so I think the easiest way to do it is going to be to pretty much just jump straight in. And I'll explain it as we go along, because it's going to be a lot easier with this one in particular to show and not tell. So yeah, if you guys are ready, let's jump in and see how we do.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Alright, welcome to the house, and yes, that was pretty much the basic plot. Now, we can also, go outside and explore the grounds. There's a campground over there that I think is where we're actually staying, and got a couple of locked doors, and there's probably a whole lot of stuff out here that you eventually open up. But we are here to do the puzzles. Oh, and by the way, it makes me completely happy that we get to be Simon Jones.
I wonder what will happen if I press this button.
Anyway, we have basically the entryway, which is where we always start our runs, and you have to pick up the blueprints here. Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. Yes, it absolutely does. So we are down here in the entrance hall, and as you can see, we've got a 5x3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 5x9 grid, which is pretty much 45 rooms, and we have to find the 46. Now, I am assuming it's basically right above the antechamber. Now, all we have to do is make it from here to the antechamber. And we have only got so many steps to do it, because in this game, steps they're kind of like the currency. Every time you enter a room, it costs you a step. And you can find things along the way that'll give you some of those back, like you can draft certain rooms that'll add steps, or you can buy fruit that'll add steps, and so on and so forth. Now, there are also certain unlocks, like you have to find keys because some of the doors are going to be locked, you have to find gems because some of the rooms are going to require you to spend gems to actually draft them. And yeah, there are some rooms that are connected to each other, not in the sense of by a doorway, but in the sense of if you do a thing in one room, it will change what happens in another one. And it's really complicated and wonderful and complex, and I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to get into it. Alright, now I am thinking, and I'm probably wrong, but anyway, to my thinking, the best strategy is to just basically start straight up. Because, yeah, every time you go through a doorway, you get a selection of 3 rooms that you can draft to be the room on the other side of it. And as far as I know, those are random. So there is, like, a chance that we might get lucky and actually be able to go straight up. I can't imagine it's going to work out, but yeah, essentially I'm going to try and stick to the middle as much as possible, and that will leave the sides open for us to either, like, try and draft some room that's going to help, or, well, basically find an alternate path. Anyway, that will all make sense here in a second. Let's just start now by going up to here and seeing what we get. Alright, yeah, I do love the fact that you can open the map too while you're doing this. So we've got the hallway that will go straight up, and it will give us some room off to the right. Or we can block it off with a closet that will give us 2 of the items that, like I mentioned a little bit ago, gems and keys and things. And there's also a bunch of other things, like a coin purse that'll give you perks. There's car keys, so if you happen to draft the garage, you can get into the back of the car, and there's a bunch of cool stuff in there. And yeah, there's just so much to this game. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft the hallway because it goes straight up. And we're going to go in here and see what happens. Yeah, notice that we are down from 48 steps to 47 now. Alright, next. Please give me a straight up. Corridor, you know what? I'll take it. Oh, I should probably actually be poking around in these rooms as well, because you do occasionally find things that aren't listed on the map but will be in the room. Alright, so far so good, and we are out of straight up. Now we can block this off and get ourselves a key, a gem, and a coin. Or we can give ourselves an alternate route off to the side, which will add 2 footsteps. I'm not too worried about the footsteps right now. Or we can go for the parlor and solve a puzzle. Now there are a couple of different puzzles in this as well, like puzzles within the overall arcing puzzle. And this one here in the parlor is called the parlor game. And there's going to be 3 boxes, 2 of which are going to have a lie, and 1 which is going to have a truth. And if you get the right box, which is the one with the truth, you can actually collect a couple of gems. Now I think I'm actually going to block this off. I'm going to go for the storeroom because I want the key. Yes, please. I want the coin, I want the key, and I want the gem. The gem will let us draft rooms later on. Can I not have the gem? Thank you. And oh, can I have the shovel as well? I can have the shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Yes, if we happen to do... I can't remember what the name of the room is, but there's going to be a room with dirt piles in it. We can find coins in the dirt pile if we have a shovel. Alright, now unfortunately we have to go back. It's going to take less steps to get to the hallway than it is to go back to the entrance, so I think we'll go back to the hall, and we'll head off to the right. Alright, what do we got? We have got... Well, the bedroom's going to give us 2 steps and head back up. The nook is going to give us a key and head back up. And the bathroom is a red room, and as a rule, the red rooms are, well, they're kind of pants, so you want to avoid those as much as possible. Yeah, I think we'll take the nook, we'll go for a second key, and we will head back up. What do we got? Noteworthy. As you continue on your venture, you may want to get... Oh, consider getting something to write notes on. Yeah, that's what an intelligent person would do. Meanwhile, I am going to just continue mucking forward and hoping for the best. Alright, back up we go with... Looks like... Alright, Parlo's going to give us another puzzle piece. I have to remember too, there's only like one more row over on this side that we can do, so I think we're going to go for the spare room. And we're going to head back towards the antechamber again. Is there anything in here at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. Next up, we've got... Alright, see, yeah, now we need a gem to get into the courtyard. The courtyard is going to force us to go one more row over to the right. But the courtyard is the one with the dirt pile, so we're going to get a couple of coins out of that. Although we are going to lose our gem, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, well, it does seem like the best of a bad option, or at least two bad options. So how about we go with digging in the dirt. We got a rock. Okay, never mind. I thought it was always coins you got. But apparently there is more randomness. Oh, and hello, what are you? Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Cool. Yeah, that seems like that would be a really good buff to have, so I'm glad we found that one. Okay, please have something useful and not a rock. Oh, for God's sakes. Alright, and welcome to the wonderful world of random numbers. Okay, we apparently do not have a choice. We are going to have to block off this column as well, unless we can go up and around and come back again. So, here's to hoping. Survey says we got... Parlor goes up, I'll take it. And it lets us do the puzzle and get a couple of gems, assuming we don't screw up the puzzle. Okay, we're going to need that key. Yeah, it's the wind-up key for the parlor game, I know. Alright, what do we got? We've got... Blue box has the gems. This box is the black box. Alright, that one is a lie. This box is the white box, so that one's lying, that one's lying. That one's telling the truth, and that one says that the blue box has the gems, so they've got to be in here. Please tell me I got that right. I got that absolutely spot on right. Perfect. Okay, we now have the ability to draft another room that requires gems. So we want to go basically up and to the left, or up or to the left. Okay, we got bedroom's going to send us back around to the middle, which is really nice. That's 2 footsteps. Commissary's got stuff for sale. We don't have any money, so there's no point in bothering with that. And I've already got a couple of cool items, so you know what? We're just going to skip that. We're going to go for the bedroom. Now, did we get a better random chance of finding keys or whatever it was that the metal detector was going to let us do? Looks like that's going to be a big fat no. Yeah, no keys, no nothing. Alright, fingers crossed we are going to be able to go either straight ahead or right. And there goes my final key, so we better find another one soon. Okay, the chapel absolutely sucks. That's going to let us go straight ahead, though. Our only other choice is a guest bedroom. And if we do that, we are actually going to have to go all the way back around to the entrance hall. And then we're being forced to go to the left. Nursery's absolutely useless. Okay, apparently we have got to take the chapel, whether we like it or not. And there goes my coin. Alright, well, with any luck, we'll get something better in here, yes? Ooh, security. That sounds like a really good bloody plan. Yeah, in the security office, you can actually turn off some of the other stuff, and I'll show you that if that's the one we end up using. Okay, it does have a gem requirement, and we have enough gems to do it. The den is going to send us off to the left again. Security, on the other hand, is going to go up. So you know what? We are going to absolutely take the security room. Yes, that's you. Okay, now, the best part about the security room is this computer right here. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Yes, please. Okay, so this will enable us to see pretty much detailed list of everything currently in the house not yet collected. So there are no keys available. We haven't missed any. Perfect. No, I was not done with the computer, thank you. I wanted to do the security part. Yes, press enter again. Now, the keycard system, basically there are these doors in the house that you need a keycard to get through, and the only way you can get through them, as far as I know, unless you happen to get lucky and find a keycard, which I have never seen, but I do know is actually a thing I think you can get. But anyway, you can actually bypass that. We can set the security level to low, which means we will end up with less security doors, which definitely sounds like the ideal setting to me. Medium, I think, is like the regular amount of security doors, and then high is going to be like a whole ton of security doors. Now, if you have them unlocked, then yeah, you probably want more of them than not. We don't at the moment have them unlocked though, so we are going to set that to low. And then yeah, we want to change the offline mode to unlocked, so that if we do encounter one, we will be able to get through it without the card. Confirm that. Yes, please. Is there anything else we can do in here? I don't think so. Okay, well, let's log into the network exactly. Terminal password. Is it going to be 4 numbers, or is it going to actually be a password? So I'm pretty sure I don't have anything in my notes that even remotely resembles a password. Well, let's try good old 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a feeling that was going to be incorrect. Okay, well, we will have to keep an eye out for a password, and if we happen to stumble across one, maybe we can use it here. Now, we still have... Yeah, we've only got one option on where to go, and if we screw this up, we're going to have to go all the way back to the entrance hall, so fingers crossed this is going to pay off for us. Oh, please, please pay off and go straight up. Bloody locked and we don't have any keys. Okay, apparently we are going to have to waste a whole bunch of footy steps going all the way back to the entrance hall. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps out of our 38 to get back there. Oh, ouch. Alright, well, it is what it is. Okay, well, we're still not completely hosed because we have like a little bit of space off here that we can attempt to spawn. I'm trying to remember what the name of the one with the breaker box in it is, but yeah, we're going to get basically a free spawn here, so we might as well do it. Okay, we got the observatory. That'll get us a coin if we want to unlock that bit. We can do the pantry. That'll get us 4 coins, but it dead ends. And then we got the closet, which will give us 2 items, and then it dead ends. I hate to say it, but I think... Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much dead-ended either way. I'm going to go for the 2 items, though, and see if one of them maybe is a key. Okay, one of them is a gem. And the other one is... Oh, please be related to steps. Occasionally save footsteps when traveling long distance. You know what? That would have been incredibly handy 8 or 9 steps ago. And it looks like we have also managed to now make it to where we've only got one more option. Alright, please, please, please give me a multiple door room. You did, thank you ever so very much. Okay, den it is. That's going to let us go back up straight. It's going to also let us go off to the left. Oh, and there's gems in here as well. I'm trying to remember how many it said were in here. Well, you know what? We're going to poke around anyway on the off chance we happen to see a key, so... No, huh? Okay, well, we've been getting hosed pretty regularly, so we might as well lock off the left this time. Now we've got the observatory, which again will give us a key and open up another way, like, to go straight up. So I think that is probably the choice we're going to make, even though it is going to cost us a gem. Now I'm trying to remember, because I think this one is a bit of a puzzle as well. Okay, it doesn't look like we have anything in here we can pick up. Yeah, we've basically got to line this up with that. And I think the one time I had this on a previous run when I was playing the demo, the way you had to do it was you had to turn this wheel here first. And that'll pick it up. Okay, can it go any higher at all? It cannot. But yeah, it should clear that now. So yeah, let's go turn that around so it faces the hole, and let's give it a quick peek. Okay, what are we going to spot for a constellation? You're going to spot the North Star. We got one coin out of the deal. Now I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that we can't actually, like, pick that up again and then see something different. I think maybe now that we've unlocked the North Star, we will have, like, a different one next time we get an observatory. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going up in this direction and hope that we can make some progress. Oh, this is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, the west wing carries on straight, straight up, but I seem to recall the west wing is actually, like, usually locked doors, maybe? And we'll find out in a second. Nope, thought that was a key there. Crap. Alright, please don't screw me over. I mean, I'm not going to say it was a total hosing, because it is the veranda. It's going to cost us 2 gems, but we have a greater chance of finding items in green rooms, and if one of those items is a key, we will be laughing. Nope, that's going to give us one of our gems back, though, which I'm not going to complain about, and that looks like a dirt pile we can dig in. We got a key, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to guess that the dirt piles show up in the green rooms, maybe? Because, yeah, there's no one over here as well. Why is that thing beeping me? Oh, metal detector. Okay, we got a key and a coin. Are you telling me I missed a thing back there? Alright, I think it's telling me I missed a thing back here. Okay, it's gonna cost me step, but I gotta know. Oh, you fudge bubble. Oh, there it is right there. Hello. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, metal detector. I'm not gonna say I'm displeased, because that was actually really handy. And we are officially out of directions we can go here, but that's the breaker box. That's going to actually let us, like, turn off the security doors for once and for good. Kind of like that. I don't know what back indicators are, but you know what? We might as well turn those on as well. And then, yeah, the gymnasium will cost us footsteps, so that's absolutely terrible. The dark room, we can't see the floor plan when we draft it, so we're turning that off. And the garage, I'm assuming that just makes it like the chance that the garage is actually going to spawn. We don't have the car keys, so that's not really going to make much of a difference, but it's better than nothing. And now we are actually in a fair bit of trouble, because in order to move forward, we can take our key back to the security room. But that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of our 24 steps. Oh, ouch. Although I think if I remember right, one of these is going to give us a couple of footsteps back. Or we can gamble, we can take 2 footsteps off and we can go back into the west wing and hope we can keep going up. Because, yeah, if we go back to security, we are pretty much committed at that point. On the other hand, that's only 3 away from the antechamber. And we might get lucky and get a card door now that we got all that turned off. And we also have the running shoes, which means we are supposed to be able to maybe save footsteps every once in a while. Oh, you know what? What the hell? I'm going to go for it. I'm going back to security, and we're just going to have to hope it A, works out, and B, that the running shoes kick in and we don't lose too many steps. I'll hold that thought. You know what we can do as well? We can actually draft this room and hope we just get something beneficial. Oh, I don't know, like a guest bedroom maybe, where we can actually walk in here and get 10 steps added to our total? Yes, please. Now the metal detector's not going off, so I'm gonna guess no keys, no gems. Hang on, is that the key card? Oh my god, seriously? I got that after freaking going through everything we went through to unlock that stupid door. Alright, well, we made it back to the security room, and we still have a key, so here's to hoping there's something good in here. No, I want the map on, thank you. Alright, dining room is going to send us off to 2 different sides, which is good. And it would give us a metric ton of footsteps back if we'd made it to level 8, which we haven't. We can take more coins. Honestly, I feel like the dining room is the best bet because that's going to give us the most options. So we're going to do that. We're at rank 6, so what are the odds you're going to give me a meal anyway? Absolutely non-existent, Digby. Okay, I would not say no to a key because we are officially out of keys again. And if both of these are locked, we are pretty much boned. Okay, don't be locked. You're not locked. Perfect. Now please let me go up. Boudoir is gonna go up. Pantry goes nowhere. Laboratory's horrible. Boudoir it is. I'm trying really hard not to think about the fact that we are almost out of steps. Is there anything in here at all? There is not. Okay, we only need 1, 2, 3 more, and we're in. Come on, game. Crap. Alright, there's the locked door, which means now we have to go back to here, and we have to hope that whatever room shows up there is either going to go up or is going to have a key. Please, 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 pretty, please have one of those 2 things. Conference room doesn't go up, but it has an option down and it has an option forwards. So you know what, we're going to take that, we're going to go for the down, and we're going to hope we spawn a room with a key in it. Well, hang on, you're a banana, that's going to give us some footsteps. Yes please, I'll take that. And there is something metal in here. Oh, it's coins, poop. I'm not going to say no to them, but I was really hoping that was going to give me a key. Yeah, come on, game. We are like 1, maybe 2 keys away. Well, there's the safe code. That's incredibly helpful. Yeah, I can't even remember where the safe was. Was that back in security? That wasn't security. Okay, I think I'm an idiot because I'm pretty sure what I am thinking of is going to be the network thing, isn't it? Alright, so what are the odds this is actually the network code as well? Okay, what did I say it was? 9083? Please work. Crap. Alright, well, that was a little bit of a waste of footsteps, but end of the day, it was definitely worth knowing. And if we happen to run into a safe, we are definitely going to be minted. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, we were in the conference room. Oh, we have 19 steps left, but we are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away now. Less if we happen to go back into the boudoir. I'm kind of feeling like it might be a smart idea to gamble on trying to spawn a key or 2 here in the conference room, because we got 2 chances at it. And then also gambling that the boudoir we can get up. So yeah, let's let's do... Okay, this is the dead-end one anyway, so yeah, let's do this one first. Of course, it's bloody locked. Please do not be locked. You're not locked, thank God. Oh my God, it's the garage. It's got 3 keys in it. We have 1 gem. Thank you very much. That might even be enough keys to get us out of here. Yeah, I know, you're going off like crazy because there's keys everywhere. I'm assuming. There's 3 of them in here. There's got to be keys everywhere, yes? Please tell me the keys are not in the trunk of the car. You know what, Digby? Follow the metal detector. It'll tell you where you're going. Okay, it's not that. Oh, they're hanging right there. Thank you very much. I will take that one, and that one. I'm almost terrified to use the intercom because I don't know who's going to answer it. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to have happen. Now, can I unlock this, or do I need the car keys? I need the car keys to unlock the trunk. And also, I'm assuming the car. I don't know if I'm going to lose footprints from going out there, so you know what? We're not going to do that. We are going to... Yeah, we're going to really quick make sure we're not missing anything in here that we can use. That's nothing, and... Right, we got a note. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences need to be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Okay, well, you know what, game? You're going to have to get over it, because I feel like we are in with a shout of actually getting out of here. And you know what? I'm not even going to waste a key on this one, unless we absolutely have to. So, back to the boudoir, and up we go. Yeah, I think the only thing that can screw us at this point is a gem requirement. Use the key, yes please. Give me straight up. Keys for sale, don't care. Passageway, straight up. Oh my God, it is a gem requirement one. Okay, well, we can't drive out of here, but I can end my run walking out, gosh darn it. So that is what we're gonna do. Plus, I don't think I've actually ever been out here. Now, this is the back of the house, yes? So where does it go? It goes to a gate that I'm pretty sure is going to be locked. Although it will be a good opportunity to find out if the keys actually work on, like, exterior gates. Okay, no, this is going to be the edge of the estate. So what's down the back path, I wonder? Okay, well that answers the question of what was on the other side of this door. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Ooh, okay. Permanent changes do not reset each day. That is incredibly handy. So now we have access to this bit of the map, which actually is going to open what for us? Looks like it's going to be a tool shed or something. Oh my God, okay, so we can actually do a future perk. Okay, special floor plans now cost additional footprints instead of gems. Absolutely, 100%, I want that perk. And my metal detector is going off. Okay, what do you say? You say, dear Mr. Ravine, you're half-hearted. Okay, so the maintenance guy got fired, gotcha. And then we're also going to end up getting... Is it this? Oh, it's a key. Yes, I'll take the key as well, even though I'm not going to get to keep it, because unfortunately, we have run out of rooms. And we got an old shoe. I tell you what, though, I do feel like having that gem requirement permanently removed is going to make it about 1,000,000 times easier to actually succeed next time I play. So yeah, I think I am going to end up leaving this one here because, well, because basically I ran out of recording time like 20 minutes ago and I just kept going. So yeah, we're going to end this one here. I don't know if we're going to do a follow-up episode or not. I suppose it will depend on if you guys actually really like this video and like this game and want to see more of it. Because if you do, I am more than happy to play it, and if you don't, I am more than happy to play it on my own. And on that all-encompassing note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Blueprints. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.